Hello, in this video I will show you how to solve a speed and velocity problem, as well as illustrate what work must be shown when solving any problem in physics class. So for this problem here, it says if the bus stop is 0.9 kilometers down the street from the museum, and it takes you 10 minutes to walk north from the bus stop to the museum entrance, what is your average velocity in meters per second? So first thing we do when we solve any kind of a problem is we're going to draw a picture, an illustration of what's going on. Sometimes the illustration will be a detailed diagram, and sometimes it will just be a little sketch. And the reason we want to draw a picture is so that we make sure we think about what is going on in the problem, and therefore see if the answer makes sense. Sometimes a picture helps more than others. Sometimes a picture will help us see different values and different givens along the way as well. So in this problem, we have a picture, person walking to the bus stop. Next thing we want to do is write down our givens, what we know, what numbers we are able to ascertain from the problem. Now I see two numbers here, 0.9 kilometers, as well as 10 minutes. What I want to do in addition to just writing down the numbers is write down what letters those numbers represent. Now the kilometers is a giveaway that this value is a distance. And we represent distance in this class by the letter x. So I'll write that x equals 0.9 kilometers. For the next number, the minutes gives away that this is a time. We represent time with the letter t. We have t equals 10 minutes. We want to find the letter v because we are asked for the velocity. Now it says that we want the velocity in meters per second, so we're going to have to change from kilometers to meters, and we will also have to change from minutes to seconds. So I'm just going to show that on some side work here. So we have the 0.9 kilometers. We place our value over 1, set up our conversion factor. We know that for every 1 kilometer, it is 1,000 meters. If I make my conversion, I get that it is 900 meters. Next thing I want to do is convert from 10 minutes, to seconds, and we know that for every 1 minute, there are 60 seconds. Again, I'm putting my units in here to see that the minutes cancel out, just like before the kilometers cancel out. Again, then my time converts to 600 seconds. I'm going to go back to my paper. I'm going to put those values in, 900 meters and 600 seconds. Those are the values I'm going to use when I'm using my equation. Now the reason I wrote down the different letters, like x, t, and v, is because this will help me in figuring out what equation to use. I want to look for an equation that has x, t, and v in it. And if I look on my equation sheet, there is only one equation that has those three things, and that is v equals x over t. I will then substitute the numbers in. V is my unknown, so that stays a variable. That's the one thing that stays a variable. In place of the x, I'm going to put my number 900. And in place of my letter t, I'm going to put 600. So because I label things properly over here on the left, it makes putting the values into the equation very simple. I now divide my 900 by my 600, and I get an answer of 1.5. Now the 1.5 by itself is not enough. I do need to write down my units because 1.5 miles per hour is a lot different than 1.5 meters per second. And so my answer here should be in meters per second. And being a velocity, I will also include a direction. So it says that we walked north from the bus stop to the museum So I'll put a direction of north. The last thing I would suggest doing is to actually put a circle or box around your answer so it's easy to find and easy to see.